I love how every time I plan an outdoor activity, something happens. Like the weather cannot be any worse right now. Well, it could, but I'm just saying. Time for a late night rambling. Something that I think about more often than I consider healthy is you know how throughout the course of history, of course, people have lived, people have died, and we are the new generation. But I can't help but wonder. I don't know how to put this into words, but okay, let's talk about my great grandparents. Or better yet, the parents of my grandparents, my great great grandparents. I highly doubt, ever saw an airplane. They never drove a vehicle. They probably never had a phone either. I'm not sure when the telephone came about. But, anyways, the things that I enjoy in present life that are convenient, I got to it because I was born just at the right time. But then again, they perished already and they never got to see how history played out and let alone use any of the technological advances. So that gets me thinking about just how, I guess, short life truly is. I know that everybody uses that quote about life is too short, but it's things like that that make me fall into a deep hole and just think a lot. What if they were around? What would they have accomplished? What kinds of ideas could they have contributed with the technology that we have now? How would they feel about it? And not only that, but it's so unfair that so much good stuff that's come up in modern days, if you were lucky enough to be alive during this time, you get to experience it. But then if you were born at a different time, you don't. We have inherited the planet the way they left it. Now we're changing it, and then our offspring will inherit what we left them. But I don't know, guys. This is what I'm saying. I fall into this deep hole. But that's what makes me want to believe that reincarnation has to be real because it's just not. I don't think life is fair. I don't think realistically fairness is a thing that you can 100% enforce even if you wanted to. But maybe you can. Let's assume that you can. Let's assume that life wants to be fair. By default, it is fair, but we make it unfair with our ways. Things like this really make me hope that reincarnation is real because I think everybody deserves to see the earth in and out. But one lifetime is simply not enough. Let's face it. So, just what happens to those unexplored corners? Is this really all that our consciousness can get to? Like, is this it? Is this the only chance that we really get? I don't think so. There has to be much more to it than that. Because otherwise, I think I will be permanently depressed if I find out that this is it, you know? Anyways, guys, I know this was a completely crazy rambling. I had other plans for my day, but they didn't really pan out. Tough right now on my mind, but at least I didn't want to give up on the daily commitment that I feel I have to you guys, and I just wanted to share the complex set of thoughts I had right now so that I can let them go and go for getting some sleep because tomorrow I have one of those long days that start early. And tonight is not really finishing very well for me, but at least I just caught up with the special of Dragon Ball Super and it was good. It was really intense. Now I'm really, really, really curious to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. That was a really, really terrible cliffhanger. But anyways, you guys, I would love to hear what you have to say about my thought, if it makes sense, about how it's just tragic that Some people are born in a different time period and it may be suitable for them by default. Maybe they were meant to exist at that time, but at the same time, it's like you're born with a certain life, a certain appearance, a certain status. You're born in some spot of the planet, but what if you cannot ever get out of there? Is that all that there is to your life? It can't be. There definitely has to be a way that you get another chance to fulfill things and experience things that you just didn't have time for with this life, with this body that you currently have that has its own timer, you know? Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you soon.